Back again, part two. Sorry, I had a phone call. Um, so we're talking about this is part two of four of microblading in Texas. This is some of the items that I have that I use that I like, and I will, as I place them, if you see something that you see and you want to ask me a question on it, just ask it below in the description, and we can show you. But so far, in my last video, I basically showed you guys these products. The pigment that I use, the spoolies, the numbing cream, which I'll go over that right quick because I think that's where I left off at. The numbing cream that I use is Mr. Numb. So when you're microblading your client and before you actually talk about the microblading process, once they get finished filling out the contract, yes, there's a contract, and I'll show you guys that. Once they get finished doing that, this is the thing you need to immediately start doing, or while they're doing part of the contract, start numbing your clients. Do not have them lay down and then start numbing them because you want them to feel as less as pain as possible with microblading or micro shading. So you use this first and allow this to sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. So while they're filling the things out, you're mapping their eyebrows and all that stuff like that or whatever. That's getting on the skin so they can do whatever it is you do. I always say map out your brows first and show the client what they want. So then all you have to do is transfer it if you have transfer paper and transfer it onto the face, which is a whole lot better too, but that's another level. While you're microblading or micro shading, this is what you use next. You don't use this first. This actually helps them when they're tattooing, and it helps with the swelling and stuff as well. Okay. A little tip that I've learned through the process. This needle here works very, very good. It'll tell you RC micro shading needle. You could put it inside of the pen here. However you use, what you use when you do your microblading, this is what I use. And you put it in there and it makes things a lot easier, especially when you're mapping or you lose place on what you're doing. So I like to use this first, even when I'm doing the microblading, because I want things to come out a different way. These are the needles that I use for my gun. And it comes with 10 Amazon. This right here, I think I paid $100 for it. It goes with my colors, my gold, and everything. So it's you can use with the wire or you can do it wireless. I like wireless because I don't want to be attached to anything. And also too, you want to make sure you have tons of these here as you're practicing micro shading and ombre. These scans here are used for microblading. You cannot map on these with a gun or with pigment, okay? This one, yes. This one, no, okay? I also had tried these two here. These are little wheels for microblading. I don't even know how this works. So this is just something, like I said, when they tell you a lot of stuff that they have out there for microblading, micro shading, don't buy it. This is like money wasted because I don't even know how to use it. I'm just one of those honest people. Also too, you want to make sure you have, this is here, is when you have the numbing cream, this goes to with each other, the numbing cream. Okay, you put that plastic around the eyes as they receive the numbing cream on. You want to make sure your client's hair is pulled back, so they have these also on Amazon. You can buy, it's like a shower cap looking like thing. And then you lay two of these out for not only for yourself but your client. You don't want to be breathing over your client because you're all in their business. And even though you brush your teeth, you know, you never know, okay? These here too, I use these for microblading and also when I do my eyelashes. This is for your pigment to go inside of. This is another numbing cream that I use for microblading. My mapping devices. Yes, I love this brand. I do. This works really good when you're mapping your eyebrows. And then this too, I like these here. Just figure these out. They actually have an arch, soft arch on there. So if you don't know how to map out, some of these have them on. I don't know if you can kind of see the design. But I like these too because a lot of my clients like their eyebrows that way. So you have to go what they go with. What also has helped me as well is when I'm mapping out my eyebrows. Sometimes the ones that I was using, I'm not going to do that because I've been using a lot of their products, but their mapping pencil sucks. So I bought a different type of mapping pencil, and I'll show you that. But when I'm doing, when I've done mapping, I kind of fill in the eyebrows a little bit so I can kind of get an idea what they'll look like, and then I'll show the client. So I have a eyebrow pencil for that, and then I have a white one too that I use, which is really good too to keep things in place. Also more mapping items. This is a whole bunch of stencils because I'm not an artist, but some people like their eyebrows differently, so it's a ton of them for my clients to look at and see what they want the eyebrows to be. Baby wipes. I always add just a little bit of water in here in my packs because sometimes they don't close all the way. Sometimes they're not as moist, but I love the natural baby wipes because it's sensitive. It's not necessarily, it's natural. So use it on the baby bottle and not breaking out. So why not use that? Also make sure that you can have your clients ready for when they're done. Aftercare. You can repeat it all day long, but I have aftercare instructions and also information to know as far as the microblading, microshading process, how it goes. My aftercare kit also has the stuff that I like for them to use after they've completed the microblading, and I add a spoolie in there. Then I also add my business card in there because while you're marketing. Oh, I need to put my phone down, but I can't. So the needles I like to use for my microblading. This is a nano. If you can see it or not. It's a nano. This is what I like to use. This doesn't come with but I like it because it has a nice grip on the bottom and the little cap here, which is also very good, especially when you're done. And then also the one thing I like about this brand, which is they're on Amazon, is they have a little tip on here where if I make a little or I need a little help beating in the pigment, it has that on there, and this is the U. This is the only two that I like, well, three that I use. The one that I showed you guys with the, what I want to call it, with the little long extensive one that you use inside the micro shading tool. That one is good to use as well. These, I keep these out because these are the ones that I practice with. So I never mix those up with none of my, I never mix that up with nothing that I have because those are ones that I keep put up. But then, like I told you guys, I'll be putting this stuff up as I'm talking to you guys. Hopefully I've answered some of your questions about microblading, microshading here in Texas, so you guys know what to expect or what not to expect. And I told you guys about the pen I wanted to show you guys. So they come with this sharpener inside of here, and you have the pen, pencil. It has different colors. I got black and brown. And you basically, I think they come already done for you. Yeah. So that way you can sharpen them down for when you're with a straight blade, for when you're sharpening to do your mapping for your microblading. The pencil sharpener does not work good because you really can't get like how you need to get. So you need that blade so that you can shape the pencil. Like I said, this is stuff you learn as you're going. So it's the pencil that you can do yourself, and this is the shape of it. And you basically sharpen it down more that you need. I always sharpen down a little bit more than that. Then it comes a standard one. So that way you can sharpen and shade as you go. And this is really waterproof. So as I'm wiping, when I'm microblading, it's not messing with it at all. Very good tool to have. So, like I said, thank you guys for joining or looking at my video, discovering what microblading is for me as a new microblader out of San Antonio, Texas. Sorry that my video is ghetto, but in due time of me getting more business, I'm pretty sure that this video will go a whole lot better than what it did. But I just wanted to give you guys an outlook on the things that I use as a microblader and just to go over how some of the products are used, because I did do a quick class, and the quick class that I did, some of the things that I learned in the class, which were awesome, they give me the essential tools that I needed to become a better microblader. But all in fact and reality, you really have to practice, and then choose products that you've liked and go for what you know. Thank you for tuning in to Browse by Crystal Love Johnson. You can find me on all your social medias that way, or you can find me under Crystal Love Johnson as well on Facebook. Stay blessed and practice your stroke game.